Hello there, and welcome to another edition of the Gone Off on a Tangent podcast with me, Adam, him, Dan Taylor.
Hello.
Him, Matt Wilson.
Hello.
A lacking of witty banter this week. I forgot to write anything down. So I've got nothing. Has anyone got anything?
Nothing.
No, nothing.
You can't just drop it on us like that. Need a bit of prep time.
Well, I don't usually just make it up in the chair when I'm sat here.
You lie.
That is fucking bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
You literally rehearse
You got about
it
7
in a car.
pages worth of
Rehearse,
notes,
Yes,
mate.
you do.
I don't rehearse it.
Yes, you do.
But as you can see from my notes, as I turn it around, there's nothing there because I forgot to do it because I'm too busy prepping for the other thing we're doing. And
How
yeah.
exciting.
Oh, yeah. Right. It's time for a competition. Straight out the bat.
Off
Go
the
on, then.
bat.
What did I
Straight
say?
out the back.
Out the bat.
Is that not an American version? I think baseball, out the bat, whoosh.
I think it's
Straight
the Carl
off the bat.
version. I
Straight
reckon.
off the bat.
Yeah.
Straight. Is it not straight off the bat?
It is straight off the bat.
What did I say?
Straight out
Like
the
a
bat.
rap version.
Yeah.
Out the traps.
Out the traps. Which you aren't tonight.
Well, Carl's not here, so I've just replaced him with nonsense. No, straight out the bay. Apparently, that's a thing. But like a modern bay. What does that mean?
What are you on about?
You fucking
When someone's called a bay.
Can you make sure next week you do that bit
Shut
of
up.
research for the start?
When someone's called, no, this isn't really. This is just waffling. When it's like modern thing, call
Bay.
someone a bay. He probably says it. Is that sort of way?
Oh, Bay is in
Yeah.
yeah, BAE.
Is it?
Oh, that's the worst word in the world.
Bay.
I thought you were talking about Morecambe Bay or
Well, the
something.
Cambridge Dictionary definitely makes me wrong, so let's ignore that. Competition time.
Go on.
Is it not the Oxford Dictionary?
No,
You're
it's
Cambridge on your brain still.
No, you're talking. No, it came up as Cambridge.
It's always been the Oxford Dictionary, though.
Cambridge Dictionary. There, first Google search came up. Stop making out like I am an idiot, because I am. It tosses. Right, again, I'll say it the third time. Competition time. Who
Straight out the bat.
does it?
Who?
Please
Like
love
Dermot
me.
O'Leary on this morning.
Oh,
Competition
what's that a
time.
No, I just want to finally decide who's better at the announcement, me or Nina, for the sponsor. So I've put hers on the
Oh, have you?
on the drop. So
Have
we've
you?
got both options now. So
So whether you can be asked to prep it or not.
no, it's the sponsor read. I know that one. You have to prep a sponsor read. It's been the same. I've got it wrong for 2 years, but other than that. So who do you want to go first, Wilson? And we'll decide.
You can go first.
We'll let the listener decide who wins moving forward, but we'll play them both and they're there for future reference.
Okay.
Nice to mix up it, innit? So who's going first?
You go first.
Me go first.
Yeah. No chivalry here.
This podcast is brought to you in association with Small Beer Limited, Britain's leading cask ale and craft beer wholesaler. Head to all the W's, smallbeerwholesale.co.uk. Now on with the show. That's the sound of knickers dropping everywhere, that. What a voice. What a voice.
Velvet.
Is that your
Right.
phone voice?
Do you have one of those in this day and age? I'm not sure.
Absolutely.
It was more of a landline thing, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, you definitely.
I have.
432619. Why are you giving me a number? They're always in, weren't they?
Yeah. I have it.
Wrong
on-
numbers.
I do. You know when you get to like that loading screen when you ring a company? I do ours for Kinetic.
Oh, God.
And I have got a proper phone voice on
Well, your
that.
boss can't do it.
Yeah.
Hey up, you tramps! Welcome to Kinetic!
Buy a fucking house!
Buy an house, lads! I'm fucking selling them! Babby duck!
Oh, we're flooded again.
Nina should be doing them.
She should. She gets all shy though.
She did ours.
I know.
How many takes was hers? Because
Uh,
I was 2 takes.
She did. Don't swear at me like that. She did it in an office on her own at like 5 o'clock at night.
What about the voice thing?
24 wanks. 18 donuts.
My former colleague who also works with Amy sent her a little message in the week saying, "What a woman! Go on, lass, you get your 5 a day."
24 a day.
Indeed.
Okay, now.
Shit, what? Oh, don't do that. Can't do that voice. No, what are you doing? Pissing about with
The
the
headphones
things.
aren't working.
Right, it's now time for Nina's turn. You ready?
Yep.
Gone Off on a Tangent is brought to you in association with Small Beer Limited, Britain's leading cask ale and craft beer wholesaler. Head over to www.smallbeerwholesale.co.uk or visit them on social media at Small Beer Ltd. Also, don't forget our amazing goat beanies are now for sale, just costing £20. Check out our socials for the link. Now on with the show.
Rubbish!
You need to redo yours with the beanie bit in it.
What, is that so, okay. That's the only thing missing in the competition.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
The only thing I don't like about Nina's is she doesn't say Small Beer Limited. She's Small Beer Ltd.
Yeah, very modern, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right
But
off the
apart
bat.
from that, I think it was miles better than yours.
No, I think mine's better. Although it is nice to have a female voice in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a point of difference. It's very laddie sometimes, isn't it?
Lads.
Lads. Pints.
What wasn't laddie was your expression you used to define laddie then. Your hand movements. Very laddie.
Spiders. Upside down spiders crawling in the room. Let us know who wins the goat comp.
But yeah, you need to redo yours.
To include the
Beanies.
Yeah. So, like,
This podcast is brought to you in association
buy a beanie!
Yes.
with leading cask ale and craft beer wholesale.
Buy a beanie!
W's smallbeerwholesale.co.uk.
Where can you buy a beanie from? Tipsimp.co.uk.
Correct.
20 English pounds. See? Better than Nina. 20 English pounds. Can't play in yen. So, yeah, let us know who wins, and then that will be the new intro. Nina versus Stocks.
You're going to put a poll up? Do a little poll?
We don't get that much engagement, do we? There'll be 3 people that will message us. The ones it used to be you, and then you turned up in a chair. so everyone that keeps messaging me every week, you can turn up. You can be like Wilson one day and hear your voice.
You know, what an aspiration in life, eh?
You're like herpes, you are. I can't get rid of you now.
No.
Got a new coffee cup.
I had a Brewdog version of one of those,
More like
and
a
then
beaker.
Freya lobbed it. So
So you borrowed hers.
no, she put a foot on the kitchen side. 'Cause why wouldn't you? To do her laces and just kicked it off. I was gutted a bit, if I'm honest. I asked for another one, but it remains unread. That text message.
It's nice, that.
I like it. Feels posh. For those listening that can't see clearly, it's just a clear coffee
It's a beaker.
thermal mug. It's not a beaker. It's not a Tracy, pal.
No, it does look like a kid's beaker. Like
But you normally drive, ain't you?
It's like Stocksy's first cup. That's what it looks like.
It does look like a sippy cup, I will give you that. But I was driving earlier and I just kept it. Saving the washing up.
Yeah.
Save the planet. Me and Greta were like that.
How dare you?
How dare you? Coffee thermos, you turn to us? How dare you use a mug? How dare you? Use the same tea bag.
Morning. Put the tea bag away.
Got some feedback from last week if you want to hear it.
Go on then.
Go on.
Next week's feedback will be why did you waste the first 5 minutes talking about bollocks? That'll be the next week's feedback. And was it bollocks? Right, I've got a weird thing someone does, and he wants our opinion on weirdness.
Okay.
Okay? Sit down wee.
Do it all the time.
All the time.
Love them.
All the time.
Said it caused a right argument in the pub the other week, he said.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, the room was really split. Obviously, ignore the females because they have to sit down. Although,
Not necessarily.
no, I think they do.
Yeah. Depends.
Hell of an aim if you're standing up.
Yeah, I'm all the time. It's just
Don't ask that girl that did the other question. She definitely stands up when she does it.
yeah, probably on her hands. Golden shower.
So we're pretty unanimous there. Just
Oh, yeah.
get it done.
Straight
That's
off the
normal.
bat. Straight off
Okay.
the bat, that.
With a sandwich or without?
Oh,
Definitely
you're
without a
fucking wrong,
sandwich.
Took me 2 hours to edit last week's podcast, by the way.
man. You shouldn't have been such a twat then.
I didn't edit me.
Oh, really?
Edit that wrong and in the corner. If you get fully edited, so that's 2 times, right? I've had to fully edit something out. One was Mike's
Since you've
thing.
been here.
Yeah, one was Mike's thing that will, thou that shalt not be named.
God, yeah.
Still disgusting to this day. And your mate, it wasn't technically you, it was your disgusting mate, who I'm not happy with.
Yeah, but he was really looking forward to listening.
Well,
And
you can
then-
whistle.
And then I listened to it and I was like, oh, you weren't on there, mate. I think you might have took it out.
Took it out because that person's a disgusting human.
Wow.
I had a bit of nostalgia last night. Played the Sega.
Did you?
Yeah, quality. Guess what I played?
Sonic.
No.
Alex Kidd.
There was fighting involved. Or it could be here
Tekken?
all fucking day.
Tekken?
No.
Street Fighter.
No, but close.
Oh,
Getting warmer. Like I am next to this pissing eater.
I don't know.
Streets of Rage.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Never
No.
heard of it.
Never played it. I've heard of it.
On the Sega, you never played Streets of Rage?
Nope.
With Adam, Axel, and whatever the woman's called.
Nope.
You can say as many names as you like. I haven't fucking heard of it.
John. Dino.
I'm a little bit surprised. You not have a Sega growing up?
Yeah, I did. But I didn't have Streets of Rage.
Oh, bloody hell. Basically, it's a world that's been like apocalyptic, and you play one of the characters to try and save the world, but I've never beaten the boss.
It's like going to Hull.
Well, that tickled me. You could Grimsby was also available
It
to
was,
you.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
Scunthorpe.
Yeah.
Hi, one Hull listener. You were listening. I know. I don't like it. I know. Hull and Italian's very similar.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah. So when they get home and to their parents' house, Mamma Mia.
Oh, God.
Stole that joke off
But a
Thingy Richardson's missus. She's from Hull, didn't she?
Who?
Oh, John Richardson.
Yeah. What's she called?
Lucy.
Yeah, that's her joke.
That you just
But
stole.
we're still a lot on this, so it's like I don't think this is getting back to him anytime soon.
No.
Simon, who said that Carl sounds like Lee Richardson,
Simon said.
was listening to us in bed the other day.
Was he?
Apparently so.
Wow.
I didn't question it. I just moved on.
Whatever floats your boat.
Apparently I sound like Chris Moyles, according to his wife.
Chris Moyles.
I'm now concerned they're both deaf. Like, I'm not sure their hearing's right, because he doesn't sound anything like Lee Richardson. We did the evidence. I sound nothing like Chris Moyles.
Who's Lee
And you've got a
Richardson?
very...
Liam Richardson.
Well, no, Lee Richardson. Who am I on about?
He's John Richardson.
John Richardson. And also,
Fucking all over the place tonight, you are.
Wilson.
Go on.
Marks your voice, mate.
Really?
Yeah.
He does or she does?
Both.
Really?
Oh.
Getting invited in.
And they're listening in bed
Come on.
together.
Come and hold the camera.
I'm sure he said sexy voice.
No, I'm not sure. I
No,
sound,
it's not definitely
I
not
sound
that.
like a paedophile. On
Hello, Kinetic. Press 1 for Nina. 2 for Wilson. 3 for the mad bastard.
And 4 for the bloke who can come when he's flaccid, apparently.
Yeah.
Which is absolute bullshit, by the way. And I've had a lot of
Just
comments.
be careful because I edited his name out.
Oh, yeah.
It got clipped.
Well, I mean, they don't need to go far on the Meet the Team page now, do they? Fucking hell.
It's Nina.
James, the mortgage advisor. Oh, God.
Bloody hell.
What, you had a lot of feedback about it?
Yeah, loads of people just like, I'm not having that at all. It's fucking weird. And he reckons that the thing was made up with the toilet bowl.
I don't know him, so but I'm not there. I'm not here to question him. You're going with real, aren't you?
100%.
Yeah.
He's a full-on wrong'un. He's a full-on wrong'un.
God, I'm
That
going
was
to edit it again.
You said his name yet?
100% that is true.
Does he listen to the podcast?
Yeah.
What's the feedback been like?
Yeah, really. He enjoyed it.
I meant
Really
like
enjoyed
about him, people that
Oh,
know
he's
him.
not bothered.
Not asked.
No, he don't care.
Prowess of youth, eh?
Yeah, he literally don't care.
That's good.
I got a lot of feedback about that. Not
Really?
some bloke literally just rang me, a friend of mine, and went, "He's a dirty bastard," and I was like, "What are you on about?" Who? Like, could be anyone really.
Yeah.
Said, and he went,
Anyone who
"Fucking
thinks
lad
that."
on your podcast." I said, "What Wilson?" He went, "No, the one that's washing his hands in the bog." I said, "Oh yeah, a bit weird, isn't it?"
Doesn't surprise me, to be honest.
Weird is accurate.
Shall we turn right? Terry Venables has passed away.
Yeah,
Sad, isn't it?
very sad.
80 after a long illness. Euro 96 remains my greatest England memory still.
Yeah, to this
Just,
day.
wow. The football, the result, obviously it was on home turf, but still.
It's crazy as well whenever we go back and talk about it, and a lot of people you talk to now that weren't even born when Southgate missed that pen, but in that whole tournament, it was a bit of a firelighter for us all, wasn't it?
But that grey kit,
oh yeah,
which I had as a lad, as a whippersnapper, the goalie kit that Seaman was in, and obviously the performances, and we were Gaz's stood away from getting to a final.
Yeah, we'd have won it as well.
That Gaza goal against Scotland as well,
Oh,
over Hendry's head,
the goat, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
In terms of England goals, that is the one, other than the one that won the '66 World Cup. That's probably the most iconic. And then obviously the dentist chair and all that sort of stuff. But just a real footballing maverick. So to be managing, I can't remember exactly what it was. At Palace, I think he was managing, may not be Palace, and to go and just go do the Barca job and win the league because your football's really brave. There's a really well, it's not famous, but there's a really good image that was doing the rounds yesterday when obviously the news passed through, and he's on somebody's shoulders after they've won the league, and Pep Guardiola's looking up as a kid in awe at Venables. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. But his footballing memories. It's a shame he wasn't in the England job longer, but it's typical of the FA really because of his whatever was going on in his private life. Didn't like anything slightly dodgy. 2 years, I think it was. 94 to 96, I think. Did he leave after the tournament?
Yeah, I think so.
The place you come for research, of course. The God of Attention podcast. I'm just looking at the team, actually. Paul Ince, Platt, McManaman, Seaman, Southgate, Shearer, Gaza, Sheringham, Adams, Pearce, and then Darren Anderton's on the shot. I'm not sure why he's there, but he loved him, didn't he? Loved Anderton.
Yeah, he was injured the whole time.
Some talent in there, though, isn't there?
Ridiculous squad.
Neville's on one of these and all. I forgot he squeaked. Did he squeak? Was he in that tournament, was he?
I think so. Absolutely ridiculous squad, though. Shearer was just like... That was probably one of the tournaments that made me fall in love with him as a footballer.
Do you remember he was missing loads? He was barely scoring. And he went, no, he's my number 9. Simple as that. First game, bang.
Fucking awesome.
Destroyed the Netherlands. Beat Scotland in a derby. And then, and then we're all left with... Typical England, we're all left with a memory of Germans singing...
Listen to fucking
It's coming home.
Bastard.
It still amazes me how lost that song is on Europeans. That we're doing it ironically. We don't actually think it's coming home because we're English and it's about misery more than it is about glory. It's like every time. They don't get it. They think because they're clearly European, they think everything's matter of fact. It's just not with English football fans.
Nope.
We also don't think the bloke in like row C wearing some chinos is a paedophile. We're going to sing it to him, it is, but we don't actually think it. When nobody's checked his hard drive. If you are wearing chinos to a football match, good luck to you.
I probably have done before, to be honest.
You have, definitely.
I definitely have, yeah.
But the other bit's not true. It's part of what it says on the toilet walls.
Yep. Did Venables manage... He managed your lot after that, didn't he?
Yeah, but he joined us. It wasn't successful at Leeds at all, but no one was in that era because we were... Players had been sold. We were just about to go. If we'd have got him... I feel if we'd have got him before we obviously turned and it went to shit, I think he'd have done really well. But, he's the last person, I think, to beat Man United at Ellen Road.
Really?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. We've been shit for a long time. Other than beating them at their place in the FA Cup.
Which you don't do now.
No, don't think about it still in 2023. Why would we? But yeah, he came to us too late. But it's a shame, really. And we lost Olivier Dacour, replaced with like Paul O'Connor. It went to shit. Nicky Barmby turned up. And then sold Woodgate to Newcastle, and everyone was just being sold then. It was game over. Yeah. Didn't stand the chance. It's a shame, because in his pomp, I'd love to man at Leeds. He's perfect for us. Big, flowing football, freedom to do what you want, express yourself. I mean, his football teams were always in his image, weren't they? Flamboyant. Obviously, there's been loads of people ringing the radio today, former pros, and they were saying that his man management skills were second to none. Whoever you were, he could relate to you, get on with you, and like I say, the football...
Find common ground and...
Do you not think that's probably the biggest trick in football for a manager? Like, if you can manage players, if you're a good man manager, you don't even need to necessarily be a good coach. But if you can manage players well... If
you can get the best out of every individual.
It's that art of knowing who needs an arm around the shoulder, who needs a rocket, who needs
just leave
them alone. Yeah. They know they've had a shit game. Yeah. Don't have to worry about them. They're fine.
Because it's even the same at...
If you get it wrong...
I know it's completely different, but even at
Are you
like
about to relate
grassroots-
this to the Dog and Duck FC that you play for?
No, but it is.
Please
But it
tell
is
me
the
you're
same.
about to relate this for you being pissed up on a Sunday.
Yeah, but it is. It is.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's very simple.
But it is any standard, whether it's like Lincoln United, Lincoln City.
How do I get the best out
Premier
of
League.
Dave, who's had 46 pints and a Lambooner,
So
and he's vomiting on the pitch? So how do I get the best out of him in this European Cup final?
all I can think of is Matt the Sunday morning after my birthday, looking at himself in the mirror going, shouldn't have had them 7-star primer on an empty stomach.
6-0 down. We don't let it slip now, lads. Come on, stick to the process.
My eyes disappeared that day. My eyes were gone.
You were like SpongeBob when he gets out of the water.
Yeah.
A heavily chlorinated.
Oh God.
We're talking about Star Prime earlier, actually. Some beer in it.
Belter.
It does take your legs away, doesn't it,
Fucking
Wilson?
rocket fuel, isn't it?
It was my first time on it.
He's never like this.
I said that to her, actually. I said, you didn't tell him that I was, I've never been like that before, did you? She was like, yeah, I think I did. I was like, why did you do that?
Set
So
me
I'm
up,
like
love, you
that
set me
every
up.
time. It's like that every time I go out.
Tell you what I was drinking the other night. Been a while. Boddingtons.
Get out.
I was drinking some I was up in the northwest, so I felt when in Rome. You know what I mean? I was in Rochdale, which is just outside.
Have it.
When the selection wasn't amazing, so I was left with that. I think I had a Guinness as well at some point.
Were you there on Saturday?
No,
So we hung over, because you said you hung over Sunday. Whereabouts were you Saturday night?
Saturday I was celebrating a friend's 60th.
Oh.
At an Indian, which is great. Really good night. I got to football with him. He's a great guy. So that was Saturday, and then Thursday night was a cause. My colleagues at Cause. That was hard to say. with a wholesale partner and bits and bobs, but which leads me to a wonderful story. So one of the guys from the wholesale that we were meeting for dinner, various wheels in motion. Well, it's like in sales, wheels within wheels, mate. Bit of a boy, this guy, Scouser. And he was telling us loads of great stories over the years of going to Vegas and this, that, and the other. And the stories were starting to get more and more elaborate. And he said, "Oh yeah, I was drinking with Mike Tyson." I was like, "Yeah, of course you were, mate. Of course you were, pal. Weren't we all?" And he went, "I've got photos, mate." I was like, "Oh shit, he's gonna put his." We weren't slagging him off or anything. It was like, "Yeah, in your head, you go in, yeah, all right." Good story.
Jay from In Between Us.
And it is, and he was on about it being sort of 95, 96, like prime Tyson. Is that about right? Is that about right for Tyson? Isn't it? Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah, roughly. So prime Tyson, he's in Vegas, he's bumped into him, a bunch of scouts on a stag do or some shit. And he's like, "Oh, I'll find the photo, mate. I'll find the photo." I was like, cool. So he's flicking through his phone for ages. He does find it. Shows me, shows Mike. Turns it around to our mate Paul, who does listen to the podcast. So, hello,
All right, Paul.
Turns it round. There's Mike Tyson and Alan from this wholesaler. "Is that you on the left?" Fucking him and Mike Tyson. and he tried to play it off as if he was like, no, I meant this, I meant that. And then in the morning at breakfast he went, "Yeah, I definitely meant it." The way it sounded, that I was definitely confused to which one he was. Fucking brilliant. "Is that you on the left?" No. This white Scouser's Mike Tyson. It's amazing what you say, isn't it? Fucking idiot.
Very good.
He bought a beanie from us, so he's in the top tier of
Oh.
listeners.
Good
Top
boy.
tier fan.
Yeah. And he sounds like... which one's the human in Wallace and Gromit? Wallace. Sounds like Wallace, because he's from the Northwest. Big Wigan fan.
Some cheese, Gromit.
Cheese!
Cheese.
Oh, bloody hell!
Need a beanie, lad.
I'm from Wigan! I do triathlons. Yeah, but is that you on the left? Brilliant. I've got some internet memes for you that I saw today that I rather enjoyed.
Okay.
Also got to talk about Barnsley getting thrown out the FA Cup at some point. If you fancy throwing a bit of sport in, we don't have to.
Well, talking of Barnsley, we
Okay.
we obviously played them at the
You
weekend.
drew 2-2.
Drew 2-2.
Yes.
They sold out the away end. I think they sang 2 songs all game. One was about Leeds. So you're still under the
Well, they
skin.
got to do with us.
Well, just that they don't like you.
Oh.
And that was all.
We all let Leeds come, I'm assuming. Yeah.
And then, what was the other one? Oh, yeah, they had to shoehorn Barnes early.
Yes, they do
Oh,
that.
God.
Barnes
just get
early.
in the bin.
No, that's not how you say it, lads. I'm not from
the
Barnsley.
greatest team the world's ever seen, and it's Barnsley.
You've added a R in there, lads. And it doesn't. I'm not great with words, but
I was just like, oh, you just sound sick.
It's still not the worst. It's still not the worst one for that song, though, is it?
Why? Who's the worst?
Huddersfield. Can you remember?
Oh yeah, what? Yeah,
Fucking hell.
that fits in though.
No, it
No, it
doesn't.
doesn't.
Mate. Not the
You
way
try
they
it.
sing it.
You try it.
No, because they sing it a little bit differently.
What?
So they like rearranged it, didn't they, a little bit?
Because some people sing by far the greatest team, and some others sing are the greatest team. There is different versions of that song. Yeah, there is. Yeah. By far the greatest team the world has ever seen. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah,
Some do a different version because I've heard different versions.
but Huddersfield definitely doesn't fit in it.
And it's Huddersfield.
But they say Huddersfield Town.
Huddersfield Town.
They-
Well, what are they putting town in for
they're
then?
cramming
I can't defend them.
They're cramming even
I've got
more
family
syllables
Huddersfield.
into a
Can't
gap
defend
that
them.
isn't-
But Barnsley is also, that's annoyed me for years, that, whenever we've played him. I know a few Barnsley fans as well. They're right thick.
So
yeah.
what did they do? They got kicked out of the FA Cup.
So Horsham have gone through, haven't they?
Oh, we're doing sport, are we? Yeah, they've been thrown out for an ineligible player. Booted.
How can you do that at that level?
It's bad, isn't it? I spoke to a football
Fucking
insider in the week.
stupid.
We know who that is. Inside breaking news. And he said it's either the football secretary is proper fucked up and not admitted it, or they just knew and hoped they get away with it. He said either someone's at fault or they just didn't give a shit and they just hoped for the best. Whack him in, see what happens.
So was it a loanee?
I don't know, it's just an ineligible player. I'm not doing any research, Dan.
No. Well, why would you?
It's Barnsley. No one cares that much.
So that's like the fucking equivalent of me like saying to you on a Sunday morning, here Stocksy, do you fancy a game,
Obsessed
mate?
with Sunday League, isn't he?
Badger.
Say your name's Steve.
If you get
Do you
booked,
ever do that?
Get
you
booked,
get booked,
your
you're
name's
Dave.
John. When you come on, tell him you're John, and as soon as they come on, they're like, Dan, gives the ball.
You fucking John. Hey, ref. Fucking hell. Well, we're on sport then. Carl's not here, we're talking about VAR. They're on about giving the referees more VAR responsibility. The FIFA Working Party, sounds horrendous, an expensive lunch, is to consider extending the VAR powers such as free kicks, corners, second yellows, prompting fears of more delays. Because what VAR needs is more involvement. That'll learn it.
Do you know what else we need? More added time.
Yeah. Like we haven't got anywhere
Just
to go
15
on a
minutes
Saturday
isn't
night.
enough.
We're not getting it in the Championship. We had 4 minutes
Fucking
today.
hell. That's 7 on Saturday.
7.
Yeah.
Were you pushing for a winner though? So were you? Gosh.
We were after we equalised, but it's still ridiculous. Like,
It is mad, isn't it?
I mean, obviously that's not because of VAR. That's just because the
Well, that-
ref leaving the clock running. But
Well, the United game yesterday, the VAR worked pretty well. Like, they gave Martial a yellow card for diving, and then we managed to get a penalty, and it actually worked quite well for a change. But I don't know why they looked at it for a good 2 or 3 minutes.
too long.
And it was just like, it was clear and obvious that he'd fucked up.
Oh, even used the VAR terminology there. Also,
Thank you. But it was the same on the Forest game on Saturday. They took about 5 to 6 minutes to sort a stupidly easy decision because they're fucking frightened of getting it wrong.
They are now, yeah.
Petrified.
You did well in that bear pit at Goodison Park, didn't you? When not shit himself over them placards. Oh,
No.
oh.
Corrupt.
bloody hell.
Corrupt.
Hey, listen to the roar. Yeah, no one gives a shit,
Accurately.
lads. Yeah, what?
Corrupt.
Yeah, well, they're all corrupt, just different levels.
Yeah.
To be fair, mate, I think it helped. It's a little cheeky over a kick in the top corner after 3 minutes, mate. I think
So where do we rank
I think
that
that
then?
shut them up, mate.
Where do we rank it?
I mean, it's right up there. I don't particularly like him. I think he's a bit of a little.
No, he's a prick.
He's a bit of a
Rat.
weasel, isn't he?
He's a proper weasel, yeah.
Yeah.
But that is some goal.
It's up there with
It's
one.
better
of
than
the best.
Rooney's, isn't
better
it?
than Rooney's 'cause
By a mile.
He didn't shin it.
That was
for
in a
start.
better game, so
Yeah.
it sort of meant more, as it were. But that is
I think that was the only thing that goal was missing, was the occasion.
And the fact,
Trevor Sinclair's was better though.
No
he
way.
shinned it.
Edge of the box, mate. No, Trevor Sinclair's is much better.
Oh yeah, yes, it
Much
is.
better.
Yeah, it is.
Nah.
2-1, you're wrong. Much better.
Rooney shinned it anyway.
Yeah, Rooney definitely shouldn't do. Yeah, but even so, the thing is with overhead kicks, you have to have a lot of luck go for you, don't you? Although it's clearly excellent technique. I'm not saying it isn't, but
Garnacho's though, the way he was going away from,
He was-
it was some goal.
It was all his momentum was taken in the opposite direction. It was unreal.
I saw a TikTok earlier, and it was a Liverpool fan who
Grow
not
up, mate.
watched it.
I was literally about to say the same.
Fucking grow up, pal. He was watching TikTok at your age.
Hey.
You should have ditched that when you lost your hair.
And he was like, I'm not going to watch. He was like, I'm
On
not watching
TikTok outside that school.
Right, move on.
Savage love. Go on, mate.
No.
You're 30.
It's gone now.
Anyway, what were you looking at on TikTok?
No. I was reading The Observer, and this Liverpool fan was talking about... No, you fuck off, a lot of you.
I was reading this really intense piece in The Guardian, and they said, what?
Fuck off, mate.
Head gone.
Yeah, so Sinclair's is better. Sorry about that. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
But in terms of actual goals, it's a shame that this generation have got the attention span of a goldfish, because if it was 90s or early 2000s, we'd be talking about that goal for years. It would be forgotten in 6 months, because that's what the generation does. Yeah. Because I remember like the
only thing that will keep it alive is TikTok.
Yeah, what's that? I'm not on it. So I'm a grown ass man.
I fucking love it, mate.
Of course you do.
It's brilliant.
I watch TikTok on Instagram Reels like a grown up.
Wonder how Stubbs is getting on TikTok.
Your Bo's goal was better as well.
No, it wasn't.
As a pound for pound goal, mate. DiCanio's is better.
DiCanio's is ridiculous.
Both your Bo. He did it twice, by the way.
Yeah,
Both
he did,
better.
didn't he?
Yeah, both better.
They were quite
So,
close
hang
together
on.
as well.
How is
weren't they?
Yeah.
DiCanio's better than that?
It just is, mate.
Technique-wise, it's no
It's
way
far
there.
better.
What, because he's done a little scissor kick?
Far better, mate.
Bollocks.
Plus, it's DiCanio, not some jump to a little Argentinian prick.
Bollocks.
Is he Argentinian?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's he done it against relegation threatened Everton?
Only because of a points deduction. To
Trying
be
to
fair,
get
they
good
were the better
goals.
side for a lot yesterday.
I didn't watch it, mate. I've got no interest in watching that.
Wow.
Not in
Too
that
scared of
league
the
anymore.
placards. Yeah, it doesn't affect my life, does it? We're rotting away at Rotherham away.
How was that?
Yeah, great. Next.
Did you lose?
No, Drew. Just
Oh,
might as
goal-
well.
goal
Feels like a
disallowed.
loss.
Goal disallowed, didn't you?
Yeah, because Bamford was stood with his thumb up his arse in an offside position.
You're his best mate, aren't you?
He needs picking up and bless him and just put him in a field somewhere and let him just run around. You still play for Leeds United, Patrick. You still got 4 years left or something stupid on your whatever grand a week, but you just run around this field. You're still really important to the first team. Run around. Take Luke Ayling with you. It's such a shit thing because they've been so
we've
massive for
started
us.
him.
I know,
We've
but they've been so big for us, and they needed moving on. Like when it all started to properly go wrong, and just we could have a fresh start. They just needed moving on. I don't want to remember these footballers like this. I don't.
Yeah, but
Do you
it
know what I
wouldn't
mean?
be Leeds if you weren't clinging on to the past, would it, Adam?
Very true. Very true. That's the realm you sort of sit in now, isn't it, as well?
No.
Yes,
We've moved on
Fucking
from that,
is it?
mate, now.
Yeah, of course it in. Of course it in. Every time there's a bad result, the scarves come out. Oh, I remember it under Fergie. I miss him. I miss him. Can see him in the stands.
It's like 10 years since that Andy Tate did the...
You're a fool.
You are nothing. You are a fool.
Moise.
You are a waste of
April
time.
Fool's
You're a
Day.
waste of time.
Good night.
Biggest fool in Manchester.
I got sent a video.
There with the what on TikTok?
No, on a very adult platform called Facebook.
Only
I
fans.
think I say you're on the wrong bit of Pornhub, mate. If you're looking at clips of Andrew Tate or whatever chuff he's called.
Not Andrew Tate.
Is that his name? Andy Tate, isn't it?
No, it wasn't Andy Tate, was it?
It's Andy Tate, yeah.
But not the not
Oh,
not
God.
not the.
That's an
not
unfortunate
the-
name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course.
It's not the
Andrew
guy
Tate,
that tells
Andy Tate.
young lads to slap women about whatever chuff he gets up to. I was rotting in Romanian prison.
Adult platforms, is that?
What?
What, him telling people
Not
to
into
slap
that,
them
mate.
about?
Carry on, Dan.
Don't even know where we got to.
You got sent something.
Oh, it was a video of us pissed up in the car, and like it was like all of us saying one of the fucking Man U players.
Who was pissed up in a car?
We were. It was a video
Me?
from no, not
Oh.
me and you. Me and a few others. But
You can't say we and then
We.
look at us.
Yeah, we were doing this.
Well, we weren't doing anything, was we?
We were.
You're a fool.
we might have been. But yeah,
You are
That's
nothing.
but it was flagged to me that it was like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
which
we're
is
so old.
Crazy.
But I'm very serious about the generation. They will not remember that.
No.
They're, you know what I mean? They're too busy saying shit like the streets won't forget on Twitter or some bullshit. You know about you clowns. We're still watching Trevor Sinclair from 1995 with his little bouncy dreadlocks running away from an unbelievable goal.
In a really, really baggy kit.
Yeah, because they were in them days, weren't they?
Yeah.
Better kits than... Then Kappa came along. And,
Football was fucking awesome back then.
yes. Just stick the old glory ears on.
Just in terms of, back in the day, I was watching the first episode of Robbie Williams' thing on Netflix last night. And Glastonbury, it's mental watching people at Glastonbury without phones.
Yeah.
Like, without filming anything.
Yeah, it's ruined now, isn't it?
It is so... The world's such a different place. It's mental.
You used to just go there and enjoy it, didn't you?
Live for the moment. So I saw Oasis, I think I've said this before, in an intimate gig at Thingy Spa, Bridlington Spa. Had to pay some geezer, dodgy geezer in a pub for the ticket because it was a T4 special or something. Oasis had promised to play that arena. Then they got famous. Obviously, they went off on their massive tour and they promised one day to always come back, and they did. So T4 put it up. 500 people in East Yorkshire. Madness. No phone in them days. Like, not decent anyway. So it was just madness. But I've got no video of that, and it doesn't matter because it's one of the best nights of my life.
And you'll remember it forever anyway.
And I also remember Liam and Noel going off in separate directions. And then they did V Festival and then broke up. So it was like 2 gigs before they broke up.
That was it.
Yeah, they were awesome, by the way.
Yeah, they're good.
I've seen them a couple of times, but that was the one. 500 people in some random hall in... I think I paid 60 quid, I think. Some ropey... That's worth it, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
the 2 lads I went with had tickets from T4. I had dodgy tickets. It's good, though. It was like... Yay far.
Yay far.
From the boys. Someone tried to convince me last week that Oasis were better than the Beatles. Pointless conversation. I mean, I fucking love Oasis, but that's just mental.
I like Oasis, but that's
just
right.
stupid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely stupid. Before I go on to these internet memes, I just want to do something quickly, quite serious.
Okay.
So, Chris Keneally, who's a long-time listener of the podcast.
I know what you're going to say, 'cause he asked me to remind you.
Yeah, what?
He asked me to remind you.
He doesn't trust me, does he? Fucking hell. Cheers, Chris. Long-time listener. He's the floor guy in Lincoln. He's really, really good. Check him out if on Twitter or something for if you want your floor doing. He is really good. I think we've praised him before in his past for his work. Man United fan, but don't hold that against him. His daughter is doing jumping out of an airplane, presumably with a parachute, to raise money for her
motor neuron disease.
Motor neuron disease. I'm trying to think, for the granddad.
Good job he sent me it, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm ballsing this up.
You are.
For the granddad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously we all know motor neuron disease. It's a horrible disease. And she's raising money for her granddad, which is absolutely unbelievable. So well done, Leah. I think I looked earlier and it's up to like 700 quid. It's a really worthwhile cause. We've put the link on our Twitter. But again, no worries, Chris. We'll all put some money in as well. We might put some of the hat money in as well. And yeah, go jump out of that plane, Leah, and well done. And yeah, sorry to hear your news about the disease. And yeah, right, now on to internet memes. But go to our social, I'll put the link up on there. Almost nailed that.
It was all right.
Do you want to have a
go? Yeah, you can do.
Get Nina to have a go.
Shall we?
Go on, have a go.
Well, on 16th of February 2024, Leah will be doing a skydive to raise money and awareness for the MND Association. So every donation, no matter how big or small, will make a difference for people with MND and their families. So if you can donate, please give a little bit of money. We are here, aren't we, Adam?
We are.
Just talking about jumping out of a plane, that is serious ball. Like,
oh yeah,
I
wouldn't do it.
I could not do that. I genuinely couldn't.
No. I
literally get like weak at the knees with like heights when I feel like I'm in danger. I just couldn't do that.
Have you been to the top of the Eiffel Tower and stuff like that?
Nah.
See, I was all right up there, but I reckon if I was like in a plane, I'd shit my pants. I won't be able to do it.
Like I've been up tall buildings, but you feel secure inside them.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. It's actually being, I couldn't do it. Oof.
But apparently, it's like the best feeling ever.
Oh,
once you've done it,
I would see the floor and wouldn't jump. So I would get up there, fine, no problem with that, and then I'd shit myself. But on the charity, I was really, really close with my granddad. So and and he sadly passed away years ago to a little short disease. So I can't imagine what they're actually going through as a family. And she must be incredibly close to him to want to jump out of a plane. So
Absolutely.
It's
hell
a
of a
horrible
cause.
disease.
It is. It's obviously we've seen what's happened to Rob Burrows, of course, and obviously affecting Leeds United was Don Revie went through it in the 80s before there was more drugs and stuff. He's got a podcast now, Rob Burrows, on BBC Sounds. Yeah, he's the first person ever to do it through the voice box machine
really?
that he uses obviously to speak. But
What was that? There was the Scottish rugby player that had it as well, wasn't there?
I'm not sure.
That was just before Rob Burrows. It's
It's getting there with
horrible,
profile as a
isn't it?
disease, and it is horrific. It is absolutely horrific. So yeah,
Well, you look at what an athlete Rob Burrows was as well.
not only that, he was tiny.
Mm.
So for him to play rugby league, which is brutal, and he's the smallest lad on the pitch, and he's getting knocked over the left right and just battering his way through and stuff, and he's so talented.
Do you reckon he's got the best? He's got the best mate in the world. in
Oh
Kevin
yeah,
Sinfield.
definitely.
What a fucking bloke Kevin
Yeah.
Sinfield is, by the way.
He's doing another thing soon. He's doing like
You do like 7 marathons in 7
no,
days.
he's done that already. He's doing what's like the next one up,
Right.
like a super marathon. There was next. What's the next one up?
Ultra marathon.
Ultra marathon. What's one of them?
No idea.
But he's doing something like
marathon
that,
hard.
and like 3 of them in like 3 hours or something stupid, because the guy's superhuman. Yeah, he's a lad, isn't he?
He's a fucking good rugby
Sir
league player,
Kev.
wasn't he?
He was good and all, yeah.
He was
Yeah,
very
that,
good.
that Leeds team I grew up watching.
Jamie Jones Buchanan,
All them boys, yeah.
Doddy Weir was the other.
Doddy Weir, that's the one.
That's it.
Yeah, well, good luck, Leah.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, definitely. And
Well done.
every beanie that we sell this side of Christmas, we'll donate half the money.
And then men's mental health after. But we'll just buy a load more beanies when you fuckers actually buy us out of these. Still available on sale.
We'll have a chat. We'll have a chat with Nina. We'll see if Kinetic can throw a bit in as well.
Why is Nina in charge of the purse strings?
And Nina's in charge of it all, mate. She's the brains behind it.
They sponsor this show now, don't they? Kinetic?
Hey, there you go.
Can't they sponsor us as well?
Probably.
We'll have a word off air.
Yeah. Why not?
That or I'll sell you nudes, Nina. You've pinged me. Internet memes. Saw a couple.
We got
Aren't they
there
clamping
eventually.
down on revenge porn?
It's hardly
careful,
revenge,
mate.
is it? I'm a married man. Can't help that she likes the sound of my voice,
Stacey
Wilson.
Dooley will be after you, but
Who's Stacey Dooley? She got to do with me.
It'll be BBC Three. BBC Three
BBC documentary
Knock at
about
the
you.
door.
ringing your bell.
Podcast host revenge porn.
Wow.
Get the
Okay.
fuck out.
At the end
Allegedly.
of every haircut, they ask me if I want product in my hair. I just realised this doesn't apply
I was
to you.
gonna say,
I just
sake.
realised.
Cheers, mate.
As he says it to two
I'm sat
bald
next to
bags.
2 eggs, which I always reply, no, I'm going home to shower anyway, because hair in my shirt bothers me so much. I have assigned a haircut shirt. That's weird. Are there people getting haircuts and just going about their day straight after? If they are, they're psychopaths. You always go home and change and have a shower because it's horrible.
I mean, you definitely wish Carl was here for this section now because you are preaching to the wrong crowd.
What weird thing do you reckon Carl does post haircut? Because he has a shower after the other thing. So what do you reckon goes up to? Goes for a full body massage or something?
Probably.
Well, you had hair up until a few years ago. So how do you feel about going to the barbers and just going straight out?
I used
Are
to
you
just
going
go
home?
straight out. Well, yeah, but
Psychopath.
to be honest, I mean, you didn't know me when I had hair. Dan did. I was clinging on for a fucking long time.
Yeah, we still went to the barbers.
Yeah, but it was the most pointless exercise in the world.
They still clipped it.
Just. He's fucking nail scissors.
We were telling you for a long time.
I prefer you bald, if I'm honest. I have seen the pictures of you previously.
It's even more nonsense, didn't he?
I used to have it like sweat back and stuff. But no,
Thank God they took hair away from you.
I know. It was, yeah, but I think most people I know will just go home and shower and stuff first.
If I know I'm going, it's a planned event. Unless I just nip in and then I'm on the way back from work anyway, so I go home and have a shower regardless. Because it doesn't look right either when they've done it. It's not how you actually want it, is it?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Never.
Don't look at me, hair prick. It's not. They're not like, you know what I mean? Because you can't tell if you've had a shower.
You'd ask for it like that.
What have I asked for it like this?
Yeah.
This is the same haircut since I was 14. Once you pick a style, mate, you stick with it.
So what do you say when you go in?
I don't say anything, mate. I just sit down and does my hair. I've been going there since I was 17.
So he knows what you're about.
I just sit down, never even ask, just cracks on with it. So one day he may fuck me over.
It is
I'll
like-
do a mohawk.
Yours is like a Lego man's haircut.
Yeah, he's pretty 4-4-2, mate. It's a 3 back inside, short on the top, short but clicks up at the front, so I can stick some product in it and stick a little cheeky quiff in. I've tried other haircuts, mate. They don't suit my face. Nah. Well, what would you do with this?
That one you tried in lockdown was a belter.
I didn't try
It
anything.
really suited your face. Hello, the moon.
Oh, I thought you meant when it grew out.
Oh no.
I was just showing off to you fuckers. Look how long I can grow my hair. To the follically challenged fuckers to the right. Meet the follicers.
I think the only people it's probably acceptable for is kids. Like, so if I take Noah to the hairdressers, he won't go home and shower with it. He'll just leave it as it is. But even then,
You're in charge of that sitch.
Yeah, but they all, again, like you say, they always style it nothing like they do. So
No.
the kids literally just get like a lump of gel and then just push it backwards. So it's like you've stuck your hand in a plug every time.
You went a bit 1930s then. So that sort of party, is it? A shark could swim faster than me, but I could probably run faster than a shark. So in a triathlon, it would all come down to who's better cyclist. Do you agree?
Sharks don't have legs, so you'd be well ahead.
I'd fancy myself on a cycle versus them.
You
On
think?
a cycle.
On a cycle.
Well, the head start they're going to have. What do you do first? Water first, isn't it? It's water first. Yeah. So
I mean, you're fucked on that.
Yeah, I was
one,
going
mate.
to say.
they're gone, aren't they?
Well, not only that.
So then they get out the other end and they flop because they can't run.
Well, they just eat you.
Ignore the eating bit. Ignore the eating bit. They're not eating you. Just ignore that to the off the table, so to speak. Swimming.
It's a vegan shark.
I love tofu. 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 Salad. Yeah, they've beaten you in the water, clearly. But they literally can't run. I think they're wrong. I think both legs you're laughing. Because you've got legs.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you'd beat it in the water, Wilson?
Nope. I'm not on land either.
It can't flop its way past you.
Yeah, but you've not seen me run, mate.
After 7 pints of Starbucks.
I'm fucking slow.
I still
I'd back
think
a
you'd
shark.
beat a shark.
No. Nope.
Punch it on the nose before it gets out of the water.
Nope.
That's how you get away from him, apparently. Punch him on the schnoz.
You ever seen me hit a punch bag?
Why do you keep asking me things that have I seen you do?
What do you clearly haven't?
Never seen you eat a ham sandwich.
Have you not?
No.
No.
Because why would I be in that situation?
Hmm?
Never seen you make a pizza.
Right.
Never seen you
Why
shag.
these
No,
off-
I've definitely done that. I've got the video somewhere.
Revenge porn.
Is that wardrobe making a noise? That can't be true because you never have it, do you?
Hey.
She've admit. Oh, hello. Got a status update.
Hey. No, the gentleman never tells.
Tara Brahman to the rescue.
Basically, just after every time she goes out and gets drunk.
Like the classic wife, well, that's your missus. Classic missus move, innit?
Yeah.
When we get home. Because she's had 3 WKDs. When we get home. Oh, I'm going to be
Straight to the usher out gallery.
fucking hell,
Stopping off.
telling you now.
I'm going to bum you in the usher.
Oh, it's going to be fucking wild. Then you get home. She goes upstairs.
Falls asleep.
You'll get yourself ready.
Is that the Hoover on for?
That's not happening, is it?
Nope.
I'm all revved up with nowhere to go. Doof, 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 doof.
Well,
Right, that's it for this week.
shorter one.
Slightly, because we've got a guest coming in.
How exciting.
It's Carl.
Terry's coming back.
I haven't seen Terry for a while. Hope he's all right.
Hmm.
Hope he's all good.
Is it because Wednesday aren't doing very well again?
I think he'll come back on Wednesday winning League One.
It just goes into hiding when they start shitting it, don't they?
I was thinking about this the other week. So Sheffield United have got the greasy chip butty song. So I would say Wednesday are bigger than Sheffield United. I'm happy to say that. I just think pound for pound they're a bigger football club. But they shit on them in terms of football songs. I mean, I owe Sheffield Wednesday. There's like 14 clubs that sing that. It's like fucking Hey Jude. Stop playing it. Get something original. Hi-oh, Wolver Wednesday.
Everyone needs a Cornell in their.
They don't, do they?
They do.
No.
He makes some bangers.
What's the Skubala song? I've seen a few options on Twitter. What's doing the rounds?
Skubala.
It was quite
Okay. Give him that.
It was quite good, actually.
What's the next bit?
It's like
I saw it earlier. Is it Duffy on the Wing?
Duffy on the Wing, here Lincoln Sing or something. But it's like,
Give him that.
like when we equalised, it was loud. It sounded really good. And
We
then
do that one for
obviously it
Berardi.
then it was in your head for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, you do. But yeah, Wednesday need better songs, is what I'm saying.
Can we make a goat song?
No, we cannot. What on earth would that be?
I don't know. To the tune of Nudgval.
We have got... I'm pretty sure you said that wrong.
Did I say it wrong?
I don't know.
It's a fucking good song.
It is.
It's a fucking good
It was
song.
described to me earlier by my Dutch boss who I say listens now. It's an earworm. That's how he described it.
It is an absolute earworm.
It's an earworm. I said it's a banger. And everyone is loving life. So there is a drunken video of us in Dan's hallway singing it.
Get out of my house.
And then you started dancing, didn't you?
I did.
Everyone loves a good time.
That was it.
Should we get the flock out of here?
Yeah,
go.
Foxtrot Oscar.
The music you can hear is Hell's Ditch, who are a local Lincoln band. Just want to throw another shout out to them, say thank you for the music. We've been at this a couple of years now, and they've still not offered us, asked us for any money, so...
Bonus.
Yeah, they've got some new music, I think, on iTunes. I listened the other day. It's quality. It came on random. They're a good band.
I should hope so. If this was 2 years ago they made this, mate.
You would hope there was new music, wouldn't you?
You would hope
This
so.
is called Hope is Hope, Wilson.
It's good.
What you last thought when your hair stopped growing. Please, can I have some hair? This is a good one, but they've got some other good tracks as well. They don't call them tracks anymore, are they? Tracks, music, songs. The kids got another word for it, have they?
Don't know. I'll have a look on
TikTok.
TikTok, mate.
TikTok. Thank you for listening, downloading, follow us on socials. My name's Adam, his name's DT.
Buy a beanie.
Wilson,
Buy a beanie.
buy a beanie
And
at tipsyimp.co.uk and it's on there.
It's in the shop.
Wilson will send it to you with
Sponsor
love.
Leah. Sponsor Leah.
He'll even spray a little Armani in there. Just a little spritz of something good.
No
So when
Armani.
you open it, you get a little puff.
Little puff.
That's Wilson.
Carl's back next week.
Thanks for listening. See you next week, mate.
Are we so shameless?